Mother-in-law duties. Mother-in-law duties. A certain confused lady took her complaints to popular Nigerian relationship blogger Joro Olumofin, and in the mail she sent, she actually shared the story of her mother-in-law who refuses to do anything when she comes visiting. According to the lady, her own mother usually cleans the house and washes the dishes whenever she visits, but her husband's mom is fond of watching only television, and also she litters the house a lot. Also, she complained that her mother-in-law does not give notice before she visits. So guys, this afternoon, what really are the roles or the duties of a mother-in-law? We'll start with you, Pastor Dolly.
Well, I don't think there is any role or any rule set out for
any specific
rule for anybody, for that matter, visiting your house. Yeah, you have the rules has to be what you do in your house. That is, they should fit into what you do in your house. Not that, okay, this one is for you because you're a visitor, because you're a mother-in-law. No. Actually, you have some mother-in-laws who will take their daughter-in-law as their own daughter. So when they go to their daughter-in-law's house, they will walk, they will do things they will normally do in their own daughter's house. But you have some too who sees their daughters-in-laws as their rival. You understand? My son brought in a rival to the house. Those things I normally get directly from my son. Somebody will be standing on the way. It might not be true, really, but they have that mindset. So when they go to their daughter's house, their daughter-in-law's house, it's like seeing them that, oh, a lot of things that they feel they should not enjoy. So seeing them enjoying it will make them angry, will make them feel bad and all that. So they will act the way they want to act. What I always say is that you shouldn't act to react to her the way she's acting to you.
Okay, but a quick question, let me ask. Being the mother of your husband, does she not have some sort of pride of place? You know, shouldn't she be accorded some sort of what's the word I'm looking for, privileges, you know, when she comes visiting?
No, the truth is that it's not just your mother-in-law. Everybody that comes to your house, they should enjoy some level of honor, some level of respect, some level of acceptance. They should see you as somebody that accepts them. Don't always expect them to be perfect. You don't have perfect people.
So in this case, when the lady says the woman does not wash plates, how is she supposed to approach this? For
me, I don't think she should expect her mother-in-law to wash plates. Except the mother-in-law decide to do it herself. But for you not to expect, because she ate in your house, she must wash her plate. For me, you are taking it too far, because whether we like it or not, we're in Africa. If we try to westernize that aspect of our lives, we will definitely run into problem. Because this mother says, there are mothers that even see their daughters-in-law as a slave to start with. So such mother-in-law with such mindset, she is only visiting. She's not a permanent resident in your house. Let her visit, let her do all the nonsense she has to do and go away.
Okay.
The best thing you do so that you will have peace. Don't fault everything she does.
All right.
Don't see it as abnormal.
Okay.
You know, so that.
All right. Let me hear Sir Andrew's take on this issue.
First of all, I have to start with myself. I have 4 kids. My kids are grown. What I always tell them is, very soon you're going to be getting married and all that. The mother-in-laws, the father-in-laws, some of their duties, what I know, is always to pray for your kids. And when you do go visit them, try as much as possible to see what is out there and see how you can accommodate whatever they are doing out there, so that you can fit into the. I don't like mother-in-laws coming into families to cause trouble,
to interfere
and all that. And not only that, even the wives or the sons, you have anything you do, always you use wisdom, especially when you're dealing with mother-in-laws. And you see, they reason differently. They think that they raise these kids or raise the son, and for that reason they are entitled to anything they want to do. So you as a wife, it is always very important to use your wisdom in dealing with them.
Okay.
Because first of all, they're not going to be there forever. They might come and go for the period of time they're going to be there. Try to work with them. See, you're going to see a lot of nonsense from them, especially in Africa. It's different. So use your wisdom at all.
All right, wisdom.
Yes.
Maki, what say you?
I think I go with what he just said. He used wisdom in all of this, because in the first place, they're not coming to stay. They're just coming for a while. They're temporarily, residing with you. And having that, but the thing is, generally, all ladies see mother-in-laws as, they don't love me.
Yes.
That's the way it is here in Africa. But the thing is, if you have the wisdom of God, the Spirit of God, you see beyond that. And I think it's a natural thing, except that the mother-in-law herself would have gone beyond how they see daughter-in-laws. Otherwise, the truth is, when you see another person, you've invested so much in your son, and you see another person, it's a natural thing that will spring up in you, that this girl is coming to take all that,
enjoy all I labored for. Okay.
It's a natural thing. So that's why I said, except the mother-in-law herself would have, trained her mind via the scripture and know that this is meant to be. It is this reason that my son have to live and cleave to her. So when you have such understanding, what you do is to love the daughter-in-law as your own daughter.
Okay.
Once you have that love, you yourself will also overlook some of her weaknesses, as much as she herself should also overlook some of your weakness. But I don't think there's a laid down rule for mother-in-laws to do in the house of their son or their daughter-in-laws.
All right, Hush baby.
Okay, so I have a mother-in-law actually, and I don't expect my wife to, if my mother was alive, to wait for my mother to report that my mother is not washing plates first, because the part of littering the house is why I have a problem. Whether mother, if my small picking litters the house too, I will give it to him. So if mama too does that, I will still say, mama, pick that thing. You understand? Because the truth is, whether we like it or not, when people come to your house, like my own mother-in-law will always tell me, I'm coming. You understand?
They have to give notice.
No, but I'm not saying they have to give notice, but it's only normal. What if you come and there's nobody in the house? You understand? So that's one thing. So, but if you have a house where your wife is always around and your mother-in-law come and you meet your mother-in-law in the house, is how much you relate with yourself, the wife and the mother, from abroad or for Yankee or London or anywhere. You know, people wash their plates after eating. We for here punishment, and you wash last. You understand? So no, because that's how we know it to be. And if you're in a house, you find out that ordinarily the mother-in-laws will even want to clean, even if the kitchen is dirty, because they are mothers. They are used to cleaning after everybody. You understand? But in a situation where you know that the mother-in-law is not even doing that, you know, say she come for war. Normally, that's where because I usually I usually want to think that what is really the issue? This boy, this woman, this girl, they fight for. You understand? I really always want to understand.
It makes no sense, but it is what it is.
But that's what it is.
What it is.
What is really the war for? If the wife is defensive, the mother is defensive, the both of them have a problem. Yeah, because I don't see why. Because it's called a family. Sometimes they start for reception. This family want to sit down there, this one want to sit down here. Naturally, you should all sit together, inculcate that culture, because you are just getting to be together. So, notice, I have a lot of awareness. Sometimes you see some things and you'll be shocked that for the wedding, the heat is already there. So they already they brew them. So at the time when they now get into the family, this guy is waiting to shoot gun. This mother is waiting. That's why the mother will come and want to litter the house.
Exactly.
Do you litter your house?
She'll do that intentionally, just to make the
That's
wife.
the part that have a problem. Culturally, your mother is not supposed to come and wash plates.
Of course not.
It's not any girl will talk and you never ready to marry. You understand? But if your mother-in-law come and she decides to watch, like you said, it's fine. Go and wash your plate, madam. This is your own house. So if you go to your mother-in-law's house and your mother-in-law calls you, come and wash this place, because your husband doesn't eat, you know that after this woman does not really like me. But in your house, if there's plate to wash, if you don't have a house girl, you wash your plate and you don't go and call. That's reporting to this Joro guy that is not married is even a problem. That's what I'm saying. Because sometimes until you are inside the marriage, you will not really know.
Exactly.
But maybe they leave mother-in-law.
Okay.
And also patience.
Quickly.
Littering the house. I don't think we should also make such a big deal out of that. Because she's a temporary resident, like I said earlier. Let her do whatever she wants to do. When she goes, the reason why I'm saying it is that Sometimes she's doing it intentionally to look for trouble. Do you give it to her? No, don't give her the,
you give it to the
pressure
son.
of doing that.
Yeah,
sometimes some sons can't talk to their mothers. There are some sons can't talk to their mothers.
So nobody has really said anything. Nobody has said anything about giving notice before visit.
I wanted to say that. I think it's courtesy. Like, but he mentioned that actually. It's not like if your son is working and your wife is working and probably it's the maid and the maid goes to school. So when you come unannounced, who do you meet at home? So I think courtesy demands that, okay, I'm going to come. Is that okay for you? What if financially we're not ready to welcome anybody? So that should also be put into consideration.
The reason why that is also an issue here is because they are not friends. If these people were friends, even if she comes on notice, you'll be the happiest to see that she's there, she's around. You understand? Because the reason why there's problem is, okay, maybe financially they are not okay and they are not friends. If they are financially okay, they are always ready. They can always have something to give her to go back, and they are friends. She will be the happiest to see that her mother-in-law is around.
All right.
This is a new couple. They need some space.
At a time, one at a time. Let me hear
I got a quick question. In Africa, I've seen mother-in-laws marrying the daughters to the son. If a mother-in-law marries the daughter, I mean the lady to the son, and he comes to visit, would the same lady turn around and be humiliating the mother-in-law? You know,
anything is
possible.
possible.
It's individual differences.
Okay.
It's individual differences.
Okay.